Flashbang. Smoke. Throw in a smoke. I am throwing a flashbang.
Well, here we go again. It's Zeus versus Zeus for the boost. Mobile caster desk doesn't exactly rhyme, but I'm saving strats.
It was
Major
good, though.
Henry.
I like that. Yeah, well, that's true. You always do. This is definitely one of the more interesting games. A weakened Team Liquid with their coach playing, and a weakened Team Navi just can't seem to get it together right now.
just weak,
Yeah.
period,
Yeah.
Team Navi.
Yeah.
Look, the interesting thing about that is with the stand-in, Liquid is actually 2-2, but 16-14 on both of their losses. They're two rounds away. And
one of which is phase.
exactly.
Right.
2 rounds away in 2 games to have made it through already, to have already had a spot in the major or the top 16 again. We're in the major as the new formality goes. But now they find themselves against Navi, who I think are due for one. I mean, I can't picture a world where Navi struggle this much in the qualifying stage. That said, they're not out if they lose this. They still have a chance for the tiebreaker, as does Liquid if they were to fall short. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Navi has been the biggest surprise story of this qualifier for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, absolutely. This is just not good enough from them. This is not a team that deserves to be in the final 16 at the moment. We thought when Zeus came in, we thought brilliant. The tactics to come together and they'll bounce back. It wasn't the case. And we thought, okay, need more firepower. Okay, the C's, bring in electronic. Amazing. We've got another world-class rifler coming in. The cream of the crop on flip side. Well, this has got to be it now. They've got the in-game leader, players, electronic coming in as well. Still, it looks underwhelming at best. And Team Liquid, fair play to them. They've got themselves in a position where they can make it to round of 16 with the coach playing. I tip to Zeus. The fact he's Team Liquid, Zeus, that is. The game plan he's coming in with, he's keeping the team competitive. Like we said, losing 16-14 to a team like FaZe, that's nothing to be snuffed at. It's still really impressive.
I should be happy that it's Inferno because there's less places to Zeus. Because again, if Zeus versus Zeus or if Zeus is Zeus, I'll get that.
Anyone who's maybe just watching this, that's the take of the weapon called the Zeus.
I will basically cosplay as Richard, Jason, or Jimmy Bardoff. You can take your pick for a short period of time until such time that mine actually grows back, unlike theirs.
Wow, back to the hair.
Back to the hair.
I'm sure they're saying in the group.
Eventually, I'm just going to disappear. I'm just not going to show up again on broadcast. You'll never see me again, but it's fine.
Well, we do have just a couple of head-to-head issues to sort out, and then we'll be into this one. Just to reiterate, the loser of the tournament is the same story to what we just saw. They'll go into the last round, where obviously you have that Team Renegades and Avantgarde waiting, and the winner obviously does make their way to the round of 16. In the predictions we did earlier, who did you have picked?
I actually went Navi.
Me too.
I don't know why.
They've been like, completely.
I just can't picture a world.
Yeah, me too. I'm just like, this has got to be it now.
No, exactly. I mean, there seems to be this horrible luck that follows Liquid at times like these. You know, again, got wrecked at ECS after playing very well by Nico getting 40 kills in the regulation rounds. Every time they're in a position where they need a win, it's exactly when they get the team they don't want. And for some reason, look, Liquid's been a better team. There's no doubt about it. I just have this weird instinct that said Navi's due for one.
Sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. One of the hotter matches of today is going to be Team Liquid versus Navi. It's Inferno, and the North American side will be starting on the T side. Just to note, simple. The player on Navi used to play famously within Team Liquid, so a bit of a grudge match in that respect. Fast play, all 5 players going towards Quad. The Flame, he says no! Electronic chimes in as well, and the headshots just come in thick and fast.
See what I mean?
Completely wrecked. And ELEAGUE will be the last remaining player. That's a Hail Mary call. I've never seen that before in a high-level game. There's 5 players rush Quad, no name or anything, and they got completely punished for it.
My second theory from watching them in warm-up is that ELEAGUE looks relaxed, and he's also not in his best event, so there's a chance maybe he's got something to say in this argument. All speculation.
Of course.
Observation. But what a start from Navi. Simple not involved. Electronic and Flamey, the other two players who said they need to step up. Electronic was expected to do so. He needed to replace Seized. ELEAGUE does have 2 down. He's got this to a 1 versus 3.
Well, that's 600 bucks in the bag, just to know. So that's, if he doesn't win the round, every kill is worth it. Especially in the very early stages of the game, and they're likely to be force buying the next round.
Unfortunately, Bomb surrounded. He does have armor and a USB. I know that seems weird, but he could consider just giving up on this approach. But 35 seconds, he'll see if he can find a one-hit wonder first.
He probably won't because he doesn't get any money if he gives up.
True.
So,
Yeah, T-side, yep.
yeah.
Even though he saves the armor, it's not worth what he loses out on. So the kill outweighs that. You're right. As ELEAGUE starts to go towards You're right. Came close. 15 HP. Hit him a second time as well, but it hit him in the shoulder. Great start, Electronic.
That was fantastic. Really strange tactic at the start there from Liquid. It's one of those, they're trying to throw in a Hail Mary, trying to throw in the unexpected, right? And to say, you know what, everyone's expecting us to rush Banana or do a default execution. We're just going to rush middle as fast as we can. We've watched their demos. We know they play passively. Navi famously do on the A-bomb site. Beg your pardon. There's Flamey has to be stepping up here today. 1-0. Not bad. Number 2 begins. Zeus there in CT squad. The whole Zeus thing is going to be a little bit of a nightmare, so bear with us. Might be a few confusing moments. We had this before in Natus and our squad, and of course the Nikos. There seems to be a lot of this going on these days. Simple takes out Nitro. This should be quite a convincing round for them. Indeed, the force buys do come through. Edward, though, he's so good at this, getting right down towards the bottom of Banana. He can be left there, but in a 5 and 4, he doesn't have to be. Might as well stay as they are. Good shot from JDM. Bit of a pistol maestro. Zeus takes him down.
Zeus does indeed. Twist. Trying to find position. And JDM communicating. Just behind me, trying to figure out what's going on this side of the site. I can suggest they've got some sort of idea, but they don't have the weapons. They flashed off Simple. That'll push back on Arch and give them a chance to try and work Library. Still need to work the bomb out, even if they get Library toward the apartments into the A site, which is no easy task. The M4. Easy work to find 3 HP. Thankfully, Zeus is there to cut them off, and it'll go 2-0 for Navi. Just barely keeping 3 players alive, though.
I agree.
I'm glad you agree.
It'd be weird if I did.
I don't like when we fight.
It's going to be a full eco now. Team Liquid with just Glocks. That was the force buy. Navi, great start. Simple with 2 kills. Zeus with 4. Edward yet to strike. Twists. A player that hasn't really been discussed too much. He hasn't had massive performance here so far. Definitely one of the key talents within Team Liquid team, but it's going to be Simple towards the underpass. Gets 2 frags. That could have been a 3-man spray down with the MP9. But it's going to be a guaranteed round. I don't see Navi giving up anything here.
Edward, they'll go together. Quick work, Nitro Zeus down. Now we get the gun rounds out and the pressure on for Liquid. Now we see what this game really offers us. Pistols are important, but they also subdue us for a moment because we sit to wait to see what happens. It's a 3-0 start, perfect for Navi.
There he is, the infamous Simple. Considered by many to be one of the most skilled players on the planet.
Rated number 8 this year in HLTV. He thought that was too high. I think he was being humble.
I tend to agree. Like he definitely is.
Individually,
mechanically skilled, sure, but it's really difficult getting that high ranks when they haven't done anything as a team. Like obviously, it's difficult to quantify what makes a top player, right? His stats will speak for themselves, but it hasn't really got them any real victories. It's difficult to say, oh, yeah, exactly. What an amazing player. But I agree. He definitely is one of the most skilled in the world. I'm not going to argue with that at all. It's a bit of a nightmare to really.
Where you
yeah, absolutely.
value or individual, or you know what do you quantify as significant? For Simple, he'll take down Zeus. JDM does get an immediate answer, and there's an op available to JDM. However, it's T-side. I don't know how badly he does want it, especially this close to the site already.
He'll take it. Trust me. The fact he's low HP now already, so he'll definitely take that op. almost certainly it's going to be behind the barrels. That pick was looking good for Simple there, but he does get spammed for the boxes. Nice boost there from the CTs on the second oranges. Edward, MP9. It's a nice position. The T's can't see till they fully commit, especially if you stay crouched. And you'll be good for one frag and drop down. There's the AWP, he'll pick it up. There it is. And now he can look towards Coffins, Emo. Maybe the boost, and they'll hear him scoping in, that's why they have to go. They can either click up the scope when you right click it.
Flamey trades immediately, twist down. ELEAGUE, JDM is working with him, but ELEAGUE with a good shot. Flamey gets found, bomb to get planted, and Liquid now have a chance in this.
Flamey just had to buy time there, did what he could, gets one kill, leaves him with a 2-on-2. Definitely winnable here, both players with the kit. It's going to be Zeus and Electronic as they make their way in. That's the weaponry available. Famis and the UMP up against the AWP and the AK-47. Molotov towards the well, waiting for the smoke to go down. Flashbang comes in, they'll boost up. Just need to find that first kill. Once they do that, go in together. JD's going to hit those two missed shots there. Third's a charm, not to be though. Zeus with the drive-by, the CZ75, and ELEAGUE going for the double spray down. He can't do it, but I think he wins the round.
Zeus with him, everyone dies. Liquid gets the round, but gets the round after losing the first three, and everyone dying. So this will be a costly round going into the next. There's still $7,500 for Zeus of Na'Vi.
Yeah, that was...
say Zeus and Zeus.
Zeus. That was really cool by ELEAGUE. He did everything he could just to win the round, guarantee the victory. He knows his teammate let him down slightly there. JDM with a couple of big misses. Just warming up it seems, but ELEAGUE plays it to perfection, but no one survives.
Keep in mind how well Nitro played in their game this morning, despite losing.
He's been amazing all tournament.
Best we've seen him play. Right outside of the desk. I think that's accurate. The last time I saw him play lights out like this was the end of 2014, if I'm completely honest. He's had moments, but not a consistent tournament front to back, so he'll show up eventually.
There we go, through that JDM, good awareness! But even better and Simple with the AWP wallbang. He didn't see that every day. Well played, Simple. He gets tagged up in the process, but a good recovery. JDM can't believe it. 3-1 overall. Remember, Liquid kept no players into this round. They have almost no utility now. A couple of smokes, that's about it. It's fully committing, and Simple hits yet another shot. He's been a bit of a show right now.
Twist takes an 8 at his feet as well, so down to 50 HP before he even makes contact inside of the second. One good shot for that final shot. Has been taken out, but Flamey's not. One double lineup goes for more. Twist does hit the headshot. Again, he's at 50 HP and he's in a 1 versus 2. Zeus and Electronic to rotate, both from the same position as Zeus slows to try and get the information. He's got 39 seconds to play with, has bomb, but to be fair, he may have missed his best due to not knowing exactly where they were, and Zeus not only kills him, but denies said plant, and therefore the extra money and they could have potentially had, and it goes 4-1 Na'Vi. Good start to the CT side and back to pistols for Team Liquid.
That was really cool by Flamey, especially that lineup. Really enjoyed it. Simple had done the hard work at that point as well. The AWP wallbang coming in. This is the moment to save the round, though. They run into his crosser, and Twist did what he could, but it wasn't enough. Flamey looking sharp, 4-1 Na'Vi. Round number 6 coming in. It's going to be a force by Matt. Interesting. Okay, so CZs, P250s, some utility to work over the course armor, taking everyone down to $0. First shot comes in by Simple, the main AWP of the squad. Nade to finish him off. It just jingles and jangles around the underpass area and takes down Nitro there. After being legged up, they're going to go towards the apartments. They've got flashbangs to bounce off the chimney. One goes in, back up with him. To surely shut the strongest fragger in the team, but they're getting fired up. That's what I like to see. I've seen so much passion in the studio today, Matt, and that's what Counter-Strike's all about.
We haven't seen much from Na'Vi either, so that's a good sign for them. And 5-1, that time against not much at all for Team Liquid, and even less this time around, I'm afraid. Forcing doesn't pay off. They'll stay with about $2,000, so Na'Vi adding rounds consistently now. Renegades defeated by Team Liquid in the previous round, defeated again in this round, and now sit in the tiebreaker. Na'Vi took out Sprout. You gotta say it. Enthusiasm.
I love Yanko's tweet about that team. I didn't see that.
I did not.
Okay, let's forget about that.
Well, I mean, it's a pistol round. They're not going to do much, although I say that in JDM and up Flamey over it. Simple gets a shot back, thankfully goes to the pistol the round. It's down to League, and he will. Fair play to Simple. What was Yanko's tweet?
He said Sprout's got to be one of the worst organization names in the world. Now they're knocked out, they can go back and change it if they like. He hates the puns they come up with. Like, one of the hashtags they have is like proud to be Sprout. Like,
listen, I like it.
I hate it as well.
I like it.
I hate it.
It makes me think of Pokemon.
It makes me think of like a children's TV show or something. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Listen, Sprout. You never get called Sprout?
Yeah, it's so silly. Oh, well.
Attaboy, Sprout. Go get him. I like it, all right?
Well,
why does everything have to be so mean and tough? Can't we just have some friendship in the world?
oh, like the Care Bears.
Yeah, exactly.
That can be your team, dude.
That is Nitro taking a nade to the face.
Yeah, that's fair. He's gonna get the kill.
Great flash against JDM, then through that event it was. So good teamwork, good chemistry. He'll get tagged down to 10, but they have the opening pick and they have the bomb still in their possession, of course. Even though JDM was in banana with him, so if Nitro had been caught, could have been costly in that regard. So additional smoke going to be deployed towards CT, just as they try and go for the boost as well. Zeus is above and below to play off that if they push through. It's simple. He's going to play the edge of the smoke with the AWP first. Now he'll rotate back around the coffins. And Vaughn was the first to go. I'm surprised because Nitro, 10 HP, one of the big they have to commit at this point. Zeus. Takes out Zeus.
That's what you might need for that.
It happened already once.
Oh, did I missed it.
JDM will try and get aggressive now with the AWP, but 44 seconds, 7 rounds looking likely for Na'Vi, and we said it, this is the game they had to be due. They had to show up at some point, and poor Liquid. What did they do to deserve this after losing 2 games, only 16-14 in each of them?
Makes up Flamey. Good flashbang, but not quite deep enough, I'm afraid, and 7-1 to Na'Vi. This is looking very, very good. Another buy there for Liquid, not working out for them whatsoever. Focusing heavily on the B-bomb, so we'll check on the scoreboard while we're here, ladies and gentlemen. At the very top, of course, the man, the myth, the legend is Simple. 16 kills, 5 deaths. We'll just do the top and bottom of each team. Edward at the bottom of Natus Vincere with 3 to 5. At the top of Team Liquid, it'll be JDM 6 to 8. At the bottom, no surprise really. Zeus 1 for 8. Another situation, if you're not aware, he is the coach of the team. And he's been having to do this for a couple of events now. Twist down to 20 HP already. Absolutely wrecked at the start. Right over the partial bite.
Back to worse. And trying to converge together toward quad. Simple, so they rotated off of B to get over closer to the A side.
It's nice to hear Zeus take lead.
It is. It gets to speak the whole time now. We get to hear sort of the input of a coach who doesn't get muted. And you gotta wonder if that's why Nitro is
Yeah,
better.
I was just enjoying
freed up
the silence there to see what he would be saying. It looks like he is calling for them right now. But a guaranteed round pretty much, considering the damage inflicted to take an absolute at this point. Simple doesn't seem to be missing anything. Another dink. Good lord, this guy is something else.
Twist. He did bypass Simple with the deagle. Edward tagged to 9, but call that what you will. Zeus might get 1. In fact, Edward's not even going to allow that. He says, I'll just sit here. I'll go up to the altar, but Zeus gets the kill anyway. WS, that is. He's going to get the round 8-1 Liquid. So, tremendously. Inferno not the bad for standing. Unfortunate situation for Envious. And the same issues. A1 indeed. And Simple is on a storm right now. 10 rounds in, he's got 19 kills. He's almost Scream performance. Not quite, but similar pace.
Well, Scream on the CT side couldn't really do anything.
True.
So the T side is where he really got it done. We'll have a look at Simple score right now. He's definitely on the pace. 19 kills after 9 rounds. we can keep it up for both halves. Could home in on the 40 bomb. Who knows? It's tactical time, I'd assume, from Liquid. It is indeed.
That would have to be at this point in time. You say it's great to hear Zeus's input, but it's also great to hear, and I'm not trying to play this, okay, a little bit, the other Zeus's input, because I can hear him screaming from here during the timeout. They do carry strong voices in there.
Yeah.
Strong weight in their voices. I remember with the Starix version of Na'Vi, and then...
When he played or when he was a coach?
Well, after that, when he was a coach as well, but when he played, when they used to go to events, and you would see them between games outside, you know, Burbank studios is small, so you tend to go outside between games or, you know, toward the backstage area, just yelling at each other. And then it would be time to play the game, they just shut up, go in and do it. Leave it at that. Get it all out, boys.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that as well. It's difficult to really understand if the actual language is a very harsh
It
language.
is a harsh language,
Yeah,
true,
so-
but you can usually read the body languages, and there's
Yeah.
times when it seems like they're at each other. Not so much anymore, thing of the past, but it was interesting to watch.
Well,
Quickly they just drop it and move on.
T-side has not been successful so far for Team Liquid, picking out one round, which is number 4. Obviously the bonus round, and then getting fully reset after that. You need to at least get 4 rounds, I would say, to have a chance in the second half. Double orb setup now, very powerful on the CT side of Inferno. Decent map control, apartments in the middle obtained, but Na'Vi are fine with that and usually play a defensive crossfire stance on the A-bomb site. Nitro now, flashbang comes through. Has been lights out this tournament. Gives Flamey almost a kill for free there. At least tries to answer back. Waiting on the other side. This is looking for Na'Vi. They're hitting every single shot. Playing calculated CS, finds lucky timing like that as soon as JDM unscopes. They do decide to challenge, and that's going to be another eco surely for Team Liquid here. No bomb getting planted, and they are getting absolutely wrecked.
Destroyed.
It's the best Na'Vi have played this tournament so far.
About time, and I mean,
Yeah.
you've got to feel, look, credit to QBF for getting there, but playing Flash Envy with a stand-in, and then against Avangar, whereas
Yeah, that's so
Liquid
nuts, isn't
lost
it?
2 games by 2 rounds, one of which was to FaZe, and again, there is a tie-break situation. They're not necessarily out, but what an unfortunate, you know, sort of unfolding of the Swiss system it is. That's it. I mean, look, I don't know. Liquid looks like they still have some fight in them, even with Zeus playing. The more time you give them, perhaps the better they get. I don't know how far they go in the round of 16, but we still want to see them have that chance. I certainly want to see Na'Vi playing like this have that chance. Any of the other 4 games, now, I wouldn't want them there, but this one, I kind of think this is the Na'Vi you love. An electronic show. Blinded up. Oh,
Still got it.
Nails another shot at Elise before going down. It's a trade after he got 3.
This could be... Okay, I would have brought that one up. I was about to say, if he gets his 3 versus 1, he'd be an absolute hero. Double digits for Na'Vi. No bomb planted, but maximum loss bonus and a partial buy in the previous means they can bring out the AWP on JDM. We're checking the scores. It's been a hot minute since we checked those. 21 for Simple. JDM 6. No one's fragging at all in Team Liquid. We're 11 rounds deep, and the highest amount of frags we've got is 6 kills. Next to that's 4 and 4 for Legion Zeus, Nitro and Twist. They're the 2 hardest hitting players of this team. Maybe up there would be Elise as well. They're on 3 kills and 11. This is not good enough for them. It's a great game from Na'Vi so far, but Liquid need to change the pace up, work out what's going wrong here. Maze towards B at the very start, and Nitro, he's got an AWP as well. I guess if everything else is going wrong, bring a double AWP out the T side. It's not conventional, and it will not work out for now.
Throwing fire. Flashbang.
Definitely not. And he's shutting it down. Nitro's got it, but how do you find the opening?
Throwing smoke.
Loud on the Na'Vi side. Renegade's still in the room, I think, warming up for a bonus chance, if you will. The 100 Thieves spot up for grabs.
Throwing flashbang.
All the way back.
Throwing flashbang.
8 out. Elise takes further damage, down to 27. My theory on him showing up hasn't really amounted to much. No one on Liquid with
No one has
6 kills. Okay, so 6, 4, 14, 3, and 3. 20 kills between the Liquid players, 21 for Simple.
Yeah, that's nuts. Oh, I love it when Simple plays well. Like when these like really talented players show up, like when we saw Scream earlier, when we saw Simple, well, when we see looking at Simple now, it's just such a spectacle.
That's insane. There he goes. He's going to add to that. As well. Simple to the pistol, and another shot on Zeus. Yeah, the fact that he's not going down in that situation is tough. 11-1. Na'Vi are, yeah, I don't want to say back, but showing the form that would suggest they could be at some point in time.
So, how does he survive this Zeus? That's got to be one of the worst whips of the tournament. But it's like you said, he's the coach, and it's unfortunate for him. The two AWPers up against each other, 23 kills are Simple, and JDM just 6 kills. I think he got a couple of pistol shots as well. So, not ideal. I feel that this game might be done, Matt. It's another Rico. Just to reiterate, we've got a knockout. Na'Vi will be through to the round of 16. Oh, that nade! That's at about 400 damage. Or 200 damage. But you get the point.
Do I? I mean, doubled. All along.
Yeah, well, I wanted to correct myself. I'd like to be accurate. I got excited. I saw all the red bars light up.
You invest in Bitcoin. Yeah, it's worth $1 million.
So
it's not though.
Well, 4-3 around the 1-0 win. 12-1 coming in. Na'Vi, you're right. This is the team we want to see. Coming in fresh as a daisy, it seems. Flamey hits another shot. They're having a lot of fun here, aren't they? Zeus goes down after finding 2 kills. Flamey finds another. Zeus, the coach, left with 8 HP. Down he goes. They know they're going to the round of 16. They know what's happening. Yeah. You can see the look on their face, having a lot of fun over there. Liquid has just rolled over, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, this is rough for Liquid. You do feel for them.
Just to notice, sure, they can have some great games with Zeus playing in the lineup, but it's not the full team. And if you have a really rough start and you've got a player who can't keep up the pace, he's not even bottom fragging right now. That's not really the issue, but no one else is. If one of your best players like Nitro is having an absolute lights out game, like kind of Scream was earlier, then it kind of fires everyone else up, you get in the zone, he's making massive clutches, and if no one's staying up at all, the teamwork's not really going to be on point. It's a shame to see the coach playing the rules.
It's a shame to see them in this situation.
We've had a lot of time in history of the majors, right? We've had Threat have to play for NIP, we've had Zonic have to play for Astralis.
Malik
have to play for Envious, who's played.
Glaive was actually in for Kiabi as well, but then it turned out to be a good thing and he joined on later.
Yeah, I think that's all the instances we have to play.
Coaches, yeah. Probably correct. Nitro, shot to Edward at least, gives them an opening. Simple's missed 2. This is the best chance they have to get this simply because he's missing, not because they can go through all that. Down to 16, Simple 27. Liquid might get before the half expires. Fully blind. With the choke points smoked off. This is opened. The smoke is dissipated, but there isn't this 20 on the Na'Vi side. A lot of HP left. Elias takes down Electro. Zeus has gone back toward Banana to hold off, and Twist gets aggressive. Na'Vi will go down. He's also 4 kills only. For Liquid, Simple brings it close, but Nitro closes it, and Liquid do get a second round.
They do indeed. Simple with some rare misses there. 12-2. Nothing too flashy from Liquid here. It wasn't really an execution. There was no utility in the bomb, so you can see no Molotovs, no smokes down. They were just lucky that Simple missed so many shots, and there we go. Nothing to write home to about the technical execution there, but a round's a round.
Tweeted me saying Pizza played for CLG in Cologne 2016 as well.
Who did, sorry? Oh, Peter, that's right, yes. I do remember that. I read it. Yeah. I didn't go well. It was good.
It did not go that well. Considering CLG had a run into the legend spots before that, played off in a quarterfinal against Liquid before their run-in, a memorable one with Luminosity. Went on to win the event, despite that Liquid had map point in 2 maps.
Notable ones are NIP and Threat, because they actually made it to top 8.
That's right. Well, so too did Zonic with Astralis, and with Glaive already standing in that.
Oh, Redwood! Oh my God, he does it again. He's always down here, sneaking about. You would think they would be there. They didn't even check towards a long spray down. And this is the final round. That's going to be it. 4 versus 1. This is not a liquid. They're going to be winning this game, I'm afraid. That's a massive blunder. Checking the logs. He got a smoke down by the T-steps. It's unfortunate to see. There might have been a flashbang deployed at the same time when they funded the I think the benefit was out there, but still. Edward probably can't believe his life. Oh, look at their work, don't they? Matt, look at this. They don't even. I guess it is Zeus filling in first, so I won't be too harsh. But either way, 13-2. It feels like this one might be done.
Yeah, I think so, and I think we'll expect a little bit longer time at half here as they try and compose themselves on the liquid side. They are allowed 2 minutes. Edward just wants to get this one over with. He's ready. Kill count, where do we sit? 18, 5 and 5, 28. So they
25 and 1/2.
At least, well, 25. That's true, actually. He actually did catch up and tie what Scream did earlier. Same map opposing sides.
I don't think he's going to have time to aim for Nico's 40 bomb.
I don't think so either. I was going to say, however, that they have at least combined caught up. They've got 28 kills on Team Liquid, Simple has 25 alone. Calm down, Henry. Be polite.
I'm just saying, like it's a crazy
stuff. Families. They might even be watching.
It's a crazy stuff. Like that's nuts. Like that's just I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at that's simple. It's got out ham.
I'm just being. That said, Zeus. He stepped up. WS might be the best. Edward takes down Electronic, and Twist will chime in. That's certainly going to help them, and Twist will close it. Might as well call it 3 kills. He got the assist on the team kill. And Liquid get a pistol.
Well, that's going to be required, most certainly. 13-3 now, and you know Na'Vi get a force buy here. Zeus getting it done. Nice shot there, especially in Flaming as he's jumping down. Now Simple as well. Team kill comes through, and there's a bit of a lifeline. Not much of one, but it's something. Round number 17. Full force buy from Na'Vi. They want to shut this down right now. Simple with his iconic deagle. Watch out for that.
Throwing fire. Throwing a grenade.
A manager. Let's bring that back.
What was that in Riv? I know it's Days, isn't it? But what's it about? Who is it?
Lost a manager. It was just one of the soundboard ones.
Smoke.
Who was the manager though?
Oh. Who knows? That's a good answer. That's a good question. That's a trivia question. That might be worth a free t-shirt if you can prove that to me on Twitter with proof. Don't know what t-shirt. It might be one of the smelly ones in the bottom of my closet, but it's better than nothing.
13-3. T was in position towards Boiler, bottom and middle. 1 minute remaining. They have one flashbang to work with here. Edward at the boiler room, JDM poised with the FAMAS in hand. Makes the correct decision. Fall back to the bomb site. Have an exit strategy here.
Apparently every single person in chat knows who.
Who is it?
It's a man we all know and love. So now I'm going to get a million tweets because it was easier than we thought. It's Dash Ryu. Stepping up, MP9 can't get the kill. Other Zeus does. Takes him down with the CZ75. Gives Na'Vi some room to wrap onto this site. Pressure on Twist. He's not sure which way to look. He wants to cover quad. Library. That's going to put him slightly out of position. He gets dinked by Edward. Does get the kill. He's the one that actually is watching Library. While Twist position, and he starts with manages the kills. ELEAGUE with 3. Twist with 2. They'll survive and hold on just barely. Apparently it was Ryu. So there you go. There's a million people that have tweeted me because they all want my dirty, sweaty undershirt.
Well, that'd be fun. I've got a couple of those of my own.
Of mine?
Yeah.
That's where all my shirts go that I lose in hotels?
Yeah, exactly. Well, are they force buying again? Okay. How many kills did they get? They managed to bring it down.
Got it down to 2 kills. 3 players left. They were 5 HP away from 2 more.
Oh, brave move. Force buying once more. You don't see this. This could be... They've got a huge bit of rounds, so they can do what they like, but just playing in the bigger picture just to get to the final 16.
I have 2 opinions on it. One is, okay, they've got confidence to have some fun because they're finally playing good, but the other thing is they haven't been playing good, so don't get carried away because it could fall apart. Liquid Would love it if they did, because they'll take advantage with M4s in their hands this round. A1S for Nitro, by the way. I'm using that throughout. I don't see it making a comeback, but I'm seeing it a little bit more than I used to. Maybe before Christmas break, before the new year. JDM's gone for the MP9 to farm some cash. Perhaps inspired by. He's got the cash. He's got the two. Edward and Flamey go down. Zeus gets him back in the end, but that's fine. AWP should be on the horizon for him.
Certainly farming some money there with the MP9. $1,200 in the bag. 4 on 3. Zeus struggling to nail that shot. Takes Simple down. Former Liquid player to 58 HP. Still possible this round for Na'Vi. Gonna have to fire Zeus and Twist going to town. Zeus should be able to finish this one off. Not Na'Vi Zeus, but at least we'll charm in. 35 has to be an eco now. Not really sure why Na'Vi forced into that round, but each their own. They will be delaying things slightly longer as we head into T-Spawn, the lovely water wheel bat. Should just be PT50s, not much else. Lost bonus making its way up now to third stage, so we'll get $2,100 per player next. That'll save around 2K per player in this round. So, a chance for Liquid to at least start their campaign here on the CD side. They've been gifted a few rounds here by Na'Vi. Didn't have to be like this. Great work on the pistol, but the force by decision from Na'Vi have given them a window of opportunity.
Pry that window wide open because they've locked the doors. JDM to watch down the hallway. Now this is actually how you're supposed to do that position, and Simple rips it apart. I will come back to why you don't set it up that way. Zeus is going to get punished for it as well because they get both guns. They get the AWP and they get the M4. That's a massive misplay from Liquid. Flamey to take down ELEAGUE. It falls apart. That's amazing shots from Simple, but you do not play, if you look at it as an X and Y graph, on the same plane. The AWP is supposed to be pushed up on the corner so that if he misses the shot and the M4 is supporting him, he can jump out. They missed the shot, the M4 went to jump, they tripped over each other, and they both went down. They have to be staggered in that position.
Doesn't work out at all, does it? And it will be Simple to find 2 kills. They're trying to flame each chime in as well. Nitro can't do much of this whatsoever. 5 players in Na'Vi will survive, bring the scoreline to 14-5. Doesn't look like we'll get all the rounds in this one, but Liquid still in with a fighting chance. Indeed win the round one step closer to guaranteeing their spot in the final 16. Simple. Oof, if you ever seen anything like it.
Again, so both of them are on the back wall. JDM blocks Twist, misses the shot. Okay, he actually went down before Twist tried to get out, but if he plays the corner, I'll give Simple credit. Remarkable shots. You can at least try and jump away if you're Twist.
Let's go, fellas.
Those shots might have been quick enough to negate that, but even still. Pretty special from Simple. 2 rounds to go for Na'Vi, and that breaks and shatters almost Liquid into entirety. They've got a CZ for Zeus. He said he was going to be dropping guns. He's certainly playing support role this time at JDM. And Twist left to UMPs.
Simple and the Dead Eagle. The match made in heaven. 2 M4s, 1
Treats
pistol.
everybody as if it's wild hell.
Oh, exactly. 2 UMPs, and to lose this round will be 15-5, and the game will be all but done. One smoke, a few flashbangs on the B side of the map here, boosting a player off the second oranges. Na'Vi was such a strong position here. 1 minute remaining. Edward lining up for smoke. Oh, no, opting against it. Has anyone got any real information? Look in the minimap right now. We have 1 player towards the banana. That's going to be trying to Flamey with the flash towards top, middle, and quad. They have 4 mid control now. No orb. Little grenades. Only 2 rifles to work with. Flashbang goes in towards garbage.
Throw in the smoke.
That looks like the smoke.
JDM wants the flash. Towards Zeus. Doesn't come in time, and Zeus goes around the corner. JDM goes down. Calls for rotation, but Arch is under control. So the B players left the site. Not only are they not sure as to what's going on at quad yet, They don't have a way through CT. Simple and Edward. Twist is spotted. Twist gets one at least. Down to immediately by Simple up close to EWP. Zeus has a gap, and it's CZ75. Maybe he should just play that gun. Highest rated gun for him in this tournament. He shows why. Takes down Zeus, other Zeus from range. And he stays in pit. They're not even going to chase him because he's smoked off for now. Good nade, good damage. Simple down to 46.
Could do enough here. That's actually insane.
Doesn't know about Graveyard, but yet Electronic, who has an angle, doesn't know it, so he's left him because he's worried about the library, even though there's a smoke down. That's what he needed to do when he gets the call. Smoke is still there, the others are watching. Down, they easily control the front of library, and it goes 15-5. They let him sit there for a while, though.
I guess that's fine. He's not causing any more damage there with just a pistol. They smoke off his teammates are rotating in. Once that smoke was down, I think that's what Electronic was waiting for, because if he goes and checks the pit without that smoke being down, he's exposed, right? As soon as that smoke was deployed, that's when he went for it. So it was biding their time. That's absolutely fine. As long as you manage the risk, it shouldn't be too painful for yourself. 15-5, money completely gone, Matt. 4 pistols, a UMP. This one might be coming to a head now. Double nade. There's a desperate attempt, hoping that Navi would open it at the very start. Molotovs are bananas to hold the CTs at bay as they near the corner and push them back further. 4-man stack towards the A-bomb, so they have to get gamble here. Something has to go in their favour. All for Simple. Currently sits on 28 frags. 15-5.
Just to clarify,
We'll have a look as to whether this B attack is successful. One player there.
right.
It's going to be Nitro. Look out for his name in the top right. Needs 2 kills there, at least. Let's see the contemplate. They won't even smoke it.
Play. Back lines, if they didn't get the cross, but Nitro down, you're right.
Look at the flanks. They can't do anything about this.
Wow, Flamey's got it covered off, smoked off as well. So Liquid are going to have to rely on a tie break. A tie break that has Avangar already sitting in wait. And Navi, they waited a while, but what a time to show up. Simple's going to shut down Zeus. It's just JDM and Twist on his plan. And I sincerely hope that's the Navi we see more of in the round of 16, because they do get there about the rockiest road. We finished saying at the start of this that they've been the most disappointing team in this qualifier, but they just get enough to make it.
Yeah, that's much better. That's the best they've played from this tournament. That's a Navi we know and love. That's a Simple we know and love. The whole team chiming in. Electronic with a good performance. Flamey with some great rounds there. It's difficult to really dissect that one from Liquid. It was such an anomaly from them. I haven't seen them play that poorly the entire tournament. It's getting late here. Obviously, there's a slight caveat, or the massive caveat of Zeus, the coach, playing with them, but they can perform a lot better than that. We've seen much better from them in the tournament so far.
And you do say it's getting late, but they were sitting here warming up last game, and they were joking around. They were having fun. They looked very relaxed. Yeah, it wasn't like they were, burning the midnight oil by any means. So yeah, that just didn't show up in this one at all. And again, Liquid curse, they get a team that's red hot when they need it least, so they have to play, despite that they missed going